Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's show. All right, so I listened to Pep Guardiola press conference when they talk about Arsenal, talk about the league. So Babako they talk say Arsenal are the best team in the world right now, and say they easy to catch Arsenal because look at the. You got to give example. Say look at the FA Cup, look at the Carabao Cup, look at the league, look at the Champions League. They are good everywhere. Say then will be Man City. You need one chance, just one chance to catch Arsenal because then they've tried to see how they go dey very very close to Arsenal but easy. So because Arsenal no look like a team wey wan drop points, so all they are looking for is one chance make Arsenal drop points for them make dem fit catch us, you get. Because and even the report wey we get today about injury updates no show any good thing for Pep Guardiola dem because you show say Arsenal na ahead now wan dey go like this now. So I watched the video. I think even Fabrizio Romano post am. So many people don post the thing. So Fabrizio Romano, he say they ask Pep about Arsenal. He say yes, Arsenal are the best team in the world right now. So he say we will try to be close and have a chance. Yes, but that chance no dey come. They beg just one, we just need one. Doesn't know everything. The still support no go carry all the thing when talk for video. So the best team right now in the world, Pep Guardiola believes Arsenal are currently the best team in the world and claims it will be harder to catch them compared to previous years. And that is a fact. I see some of the media responses of fans. Some people say, oh, Pep Guardiola don't start, na mind game, na mind game. What it be mind game? They don't condition us to the point where we say if person talk a statement, objective truth. People start to say na mind game. What it be mind game? We are the best team in the world, and you don't know. You dey wait make Pep tell you. Shey you don't know before ni. Meanwhile, they talk am every day for you. This I carry water from mouth. That's the fact. It's the objective truth. As Arsenal dey like this now, teams don't want to meet us in round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final. Teams don't want to. When you look at the balance of probabilities, we are going to be favorized regardless of anybody wey we dey meet. That is the honest truth. So Pep, I don't want to say the team wey we use last 3 seasons, last 2 seasons, last season, no be the same with this season. Then this one they get different mentality. Then this one as in they para ojo eje, like they follow games. Aje. So I just like the fact that everybody apart from Max Doman don't come back for the squad because I actually watched Mikel Arteta's own press conference. In fact, after this Pep Guardiola story, we are diving into the press conference and the transcripts. Boko unravel and unpack everything where Arteta talk for the press conference. Now, on how much the balance of the team has been impacted by missing Calafiori. So Arteta said, we are trying to adapt to the qualities of our players, and certain players give us more dynamism and more options in terms of the spaces that they can occupy and where they are comfortable and how they can link between them. And others are probably more static and more fixed and more positional. And Ricardo's quality is that he can be very fluent in many spaces. Now, on Saka's recent goal scoring record, Arteta said that's a possibility always, but the impact that he has in games around all the attacking processes for us and the attraction that he has in the points as well, opening up spaces for other players. We want him obviously to play, scoring and assisting in every match. And that has to be the aim at the level that he has. So we will keep working on that. Now, away from that particular one, so on how different setting up for a European game is to the domestic one, I think I say true, it is very different. First of all, because the information and the time that you have to prepare those games, and when you don't know them that much, it's a bit different. Then the rules change a little bit in the way the games are managed, as well as there's always an element of you are in or out. You need a point, you don't. So the results as well and how teams how teams behave can change. But so far it has been good, no arguments. Now on where Kai Havertz is in his rehab, I think I said he's very close. Obviously, he has been out for a long time, almost a year for different reasons. And now we have to be very smart in the way that we manage his load, the minutes. And I'm sure that in the next few weeks, he's going to play in minutes. When I read this particular part of this report, I became troubled. Kai Havertz, they plan in the next few weeks. How few are those weeks? Because it don't show say not be 1 week, not be 2 weeks. So maybe in the next 3 weeks, in the next 4 weeks. By then, window don't close. Window don't close. What if it today's date? Today's 23. You are talking in the next few weeks. What if that next few weeks now, the issue becomes complicated? So make them know what they do, because when I read that, I was like, next few weeks, bow. So we'll wait for the guy to get ready so that they go fit pump and load for the next few weeks. Even though I still say I'm the training today with Arsenal, but other than just my training, I really no fit really taking so much load. So that one sef dey, make we dey observe what else Arteta go talk for the press conference. Now, on if it is nice to hear Guardiola's compliments about us being the best team in the world, Arteta said it's always much better to hear positive things about your team and the work that you are doing. But obviously, that's a big word, especially because, in my opinion, to be called something like that, the best team in the world, you need to have won plenty things. Now, wetin Arteta dey talk. However, you get, so we certainly have the purpose to be the best version that we can be every single day, and we are not going to stop until we achieve it. Now, on whether it is difficult to have to leave Gabriel Jesus out of the team, why you go leave out of the team? So Arteta said it's exactly what you want from a striker, the same that Victor did, but in the end, you have to pick what you want, what you think is the best team to start each game. So Arteta said tomorrow, you get, and tomorrow and next tomorrow, now they go to decide who and who will start our game, whether na Gabriel Jesus they go start, whether na Gyökeres they go start. Him go decide. Now, on how our supporters can calm their nerves, it's not about calming. It's about continuing to do what we are doing really well and try to evolve every single day to be better. So, from their side, from their own POV, it is continuing to do what they do in the stadium, create more energy, more positiveness around the games in each action. And if we do that, and we create a kind of scenario, we are going to make it more and more difficult for the opponent, and that is going to help us to win more games. So the fans need to generate much energy in the stadium, which is what makes the Emirates Stadium a fortress anyway. So no be a new thing. Now, on whether Pep Guardiola calling, I don't ask this question before now. On whether Pep Guardiola calling us the best team in the world, like what do you think? Now, he say I don't know. I think we are the best team that wants to be consistently better, but we are doing a lot of things right, but we are far from perfect, and our only aim is to sustain the level that we are doing, but especially in certain areas, try to improve again. You know, say the way that you do this press conference, now different journalists and they ask questions. So this one we don't ask finish, and that person go ask, and that person if ask the same question wey this one don't ask, but ask them in a different way. So now so we take get those two questions. Now, on whether Manchester United game will be won and lost on transition, it's one of the areas. I mean, they are so good. A lot of the departments. It is clear that when the team has the space to run in a certain place to activate or run, they become lethal. You saw that a few days ago in Manchester. They have a lot of attributes to cause you problems, but as well, like every team, they have their weakness. Confirm! Because people they talk and say, man, you go run, like say now only their strengths we go focus on. I thought I say this same man you way they do counter attack, they have their own weaknesses. And we are going to look to exploit those weaknesses. Now say it go be counter attack with the one can do. What if they don't even see the space to do the counter attack in the first place? What if they don't even see that space? Because don't be surprised if Arteta carry a pragmatic approach. If Arteta can be very cautious against Manchester United, where we say those quick transition where you want Moko do, we not going to do them, but they do slow and steady, so that no will give them any chance to do counter. What if you can't see something like that? Or what if Manchester United now they just shock, we first score the first goal back? You don't know, so if we score the first goal, now we go come turn to the counter attacking team. Now then we come to look for how to equalize. Like you have to factor a lot of things that can happen in the game. So no be like say now only them go to do counter. We say we go do our own counter. Be sure we no get PC players ni. We get our own players now. Maybe Gbera you get and you go enter them. So that one now when they see the way people they analyze the game. That's why Paul Messi self they para say they see what people they talk. Say what do people mean? Say this one go collect 3-0. Say say they go collect 3-0 and don't win this year. Now on if Gyökeres can show his best form in front of goal now. So Baba say it's a lot of things that have to happen to consistently be able to produce those performances and numbers. But we have different relationships around him as well. Because Kai is a player that can play in two attacking positions. So we can vary in relation to the opponent, their behavior and the game that they want to play. So that's very good. Now, on if it is easier to settle in as a manager, I can skip that one. Now, on breaking down low blocks, so Ateta said, well, it's one of the weapons that is necessary because a lot of teams are doing that. But as well, we can see more and more the man-to-man game that is conquering not only the Premier League but Europe, I think as well. So you need to dominate all of the phases in the game if you want to have the chance to win major trophies because you cannot be coming and be crying and looking at low block as an excuse. You see, Ateta no dey use am as excuse. Wetin the Ateta head now, how to dominate those people, dismantle that their low blocks, win your game, carry your 3 points and go home. You no get any business with any other person. Now the rivalry with Manchester United, they say you guys sell it so well, especially in Spain, you get, because you could see the tension and the rivalry and those individual battles that were there as well that make the game really, really special. So obviously, two massive clubs that have been fighting at the highest level for so many years, and we want to try to have the best possible game to win it. Now, on if there are memories against Manchester United that stand out, they say, I don't know, there are a lot. But obviously, just before kickoff as well, a lot of the things that were going on, and that's raising up the tension, and then obviously the atmosphere in the stadium. Me, I know say Arsenal fans go turn up. They go turn up for the Emirates Stadium. That one Ashola you get. Some incredible players as well in that era as well have been absolute legends of this league. So that's what makes it exciting. Now, on how different Manchester United go play, go set up with Carrick as their coach. So I think I say for now we don't really know because it's a new manager. Every game is different. At the end, the individuals are the ones that make the difference or the ones that make the game in the set. Oh, make I skip that one, Jerry. Because this press conference long small. Make I skip some things we not really that much relevance. Now, on Waneri joining Marcel, I think I spoke so well about Waneri. Say the deal, it makes sense. It is very, very close. Everywhere goes says to, even though Marcel self already advertised the deal, they already confirm am. So we say everywhere good. Say before the guy go, they speak with him papa. You get, so him papa give the A okay, papa supports. So Waneri did there, the agents, the papa, then with the Arsenal, all of them put heads together. Say this one we say this boy no dey get game time for here. What you not think? We won't send them out on loan. So the family gave the A okay. So Arsenal self gave the A okay. They contact Marcel. Marcel also gave the green light. Boom, they run the deal. So at the end of the day, everybody now they pray, may the deal go well. You get, may the guy gets more game time. So now the prayer you get, now what that they beg God now, make you just work for him. This about the pray, may one day may even score for his debut because I hear say he go play for the weekend, he go play against RC Lens, make him just score. It go to make sense. All right, so away from that. Now, for injuries, they're going to ask him, say, how far Calafidi and Nkapi, whether they're ready to play, whether they're ready for Saturday. But we are not playing on Saturday now, we are playing on Sunday. So I don't know why they're asking about Saturday. I just feel saying a mistake, then do for that Saturday and put there. But as I said, we'll have another training session, so we'll see tomorrow after that to assess everybody and make a decision. First of all, in the squad. Now, on if there are any other fresh injury worries, say after that Inter Milan match, no injury, nobody reports saying the body they pain or anything. It's everywhere good. So on the selection headache with Jesus, Gyökeres, Havertz, he said yes, we are waiting for that. And with the amount of games that are coming up, they are all going to have opportunities and minutes. Obviously, it's great to have them back and especially to have them in good form. On how helpful it is for Gyökeres to have Havertz and Jesus back. He started without a preseason and a lot of minutes and a lot of responsibility on him. Now, the fact that we have other options as well, I think, is something that is really positive, especially for the squad. And you could see the other day, Gabriel Jesus scoring 2 goals, Victor coming on and making an impact to win the game. You get. So everything, like I told you, no, but we don't get any fresh injury problems. Everybody did okay, apart from Max Doman, we never really come back. He gets. So now that brings the end of Ateta's press conference. So we could just continue going to other news proper now. So Ateta going to talk about Waneri's loan move to Marseille. Get. So when you look at the Arsenal website, you go see this story there. So Ateta is confident that if they want this loan move to Marseille for the remainder of the season will be a great experience as he joins the French giants. Now, Mikel said, I think the talented young players that we have need minutes. And in this case, Ethan wasn't having enough minutes. And the last thing that we want is to cut his development because he's such a talent and someone who lives and breathes football. That is life. After discussing it with him, his father, the agents, and the club, we decided the best thing to do was to leave and go out on loan. So at the end of the day, they don't achieve their goal, and everybody know what's be the expectation. They already tell Olympic Marseille, we're not giving at this guy because I can't come put for bench. So we are expecting him to have a great time. Now, away from that, so Sky Sports going to talk about Mateta, where their coach Oliver Glasner going to give us expose. So Oliver Glasner going to say, contrary to the reports in the media, say Mateta don't tell Crystal Palace saying won't leave. See, that's not true. Mateta no tender any transfer request. In fact, he's going to play tomorrow. Yes. So that rumor, say Moko discard that, Moko no believe that story. Say there is nothing like that. Say maybe Mateta won't leave the club. So that one no deal. Well, Moko just the watch. Now, away from that, let's quickly bring you a message from our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you a message from Madame Adobe, who has this Turkish furniture for sale. This Turkish furniture, they just bring them into the country. Very, very beautiful furniture. So if you're interested, then get complete set available for sale. They get 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, and 6 throw pillows. So the contact person is Madam Adobe. Call her on 080-206-026-34. So the location of this furniture is Shango Tedo, Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, get in touch with her ASAP. Now, away from that, so ESPN UK can let us know the hierarchy for Champions League table. Say, did you know that the first 8, the top 8 in the Champions League table, 5 of them, abi 4 of them, now from 5 now from Premier League. Did you know? Me I don't know. You get, because Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle, and Chelsea now be the 5 teams from the EPL where they part of this first 8. EPL no be your mates. EPL, EPL. Strong teams there. You feel be Chamo for outside, but once you come for this EPL, AJ, they go humble you. You guys find way to acclimatize. Now just few people. Now they come for this league, they hit the ground running. Not be for everybody. EPL. Put some respect. In fact, at the West, Newcastle versus PSG. I just feel say Newcastle will do a magic. Beat PSG waiting no good. Maybe they don't do them before, but that one I think it was at the St. James's Park and beat PSG. I think if I'm not mistaken. So this time around, although PSG saved the para because PSG really need to qualify for that Champions League group. But more the watch. Now Fabrizio Romano can confirm, say yes, Ricardo Calafiori and Piero Incapi, they don't return to Arsenal training today. You remember when I returned about, I think when Calafiori, I believe that where I say don't come back, but he never they train much, never they get intensity. I thought I say yes, he don't they train, but he never really they involve that heavy serious training. But thank God say everybody don't they. And I remember far back. What I talk say by that kind January, February, Arsenal fit get a full squad without injury. So at the scene, you get. But now they manifest for our eye like this, so we don't reset our team. Ateta now has a plethora of options to choose from. This type of problem, not many managers no one gets. But Ateta they pray to get and say, give me. Make a as we don't get everybody now, go see say some people no go fit even make match this squad. How do you want to make it? Only first 11. Then how many people are they allowed to put on the bench? In fact, by the time we go play Manchester United, I want to see who and who go there for the first and second 11, like the first 11 and the substitution, and who no go make the match this squad, or whether everybody go make the match this squad. We will see. She been on Sunday now. I go say they go take set up everything. Now, away from that, so the announcement of Quentin Timber. So Timber self travel go as they announce in Twin Brothers say don't join Marcel. So Timber go there. Almost as all of them just resemble. I don't know whether the papa self did there because all of them all look like say they be the same age mates. Get I don't see any arubo for that place. No old man there. You get. So I just see 5 men. You get. So and all of them resemble. So probably now 5 brothers. I don't really know. Sure, you get. Now away from that one, nobody team they announced. They also announced it's a winery. So Ligue 1 English from London to Marcel. Welcome to Ligue 1. It's a winery. So Ligue 1 and they don't they welcome it's a winery because they know it's a prodigy. Yes. So Arsenal themselves don't confirm am. Say yes. It's a winery has joined Ligue 1 side Marcel on loan for the remainder of the season. Best of luck, Eaton. And yes, Eaton, we wish you the best of luck. Yeah. I want to even I see the guy for training today, the video they all over social media. They train with this a new club this Marseille. I was very happy for him. I was very happy for him. With the man, I made you bust net. Now don't come bust my brain pata today. Now the thing with me, I don't dey talk. For you to know say, I'm not say anybody won't tell me and Roberta they watch our show. Or maybe Ateta they watch, or maybe they the same person to call the monitor the things why they talk. Because how is it that everything I am saying, the same way they are thinking about it? That is why most times I'll tell you, if I know this, Ateta knows it, Berta knows it. You go be like say I carry water for mouth dey talk am. Look at this report. And Berta is making several calls to understand the summer markets, particularly around forwards, left wingers. Arsenal have been made aware of Julian Alvarez's situation, and they are one of the clubs to explore Ita Eyong. Now, this Ita Eyong, this guy is a Cameroonian. He is the striker that plays for Levante. Now they are number 9. Because me, I don't really know the guy. Now, when I see this report, I can't run go Google sir. Who be Ita Eyong? I can't say the guy Ita Eyong, say the guy na the center forward for Levante. He's a Cameroonian. I say, oh, okay. Now, when you read the story that Berta will be our transfer chamo, he is looking at signing forwards and left wing. What does that tell you? It tells you something has to give. Martinelli, Jesus them. That time is up because for me, I feel now them be the nearest people they will tell me they find a square root because there is no way we will have a Martinelli, we will have a Trossard, they'll not come and bring another left wing that put there. And nobody will leave. I don't see that happening. Somebody has to leave. There is no way we will have Jesus, Kai Havertz, Gyökeres. They will not buy another striker to come and join without somebody leaving. Possible. It's not possible in my dictionary. So I think something has to give. And that is why I am excited because whatever is coming in, for the excitement to be complete, it has to be an upgrade on who is leaving. You cannot ask Martinelli to go and bring another sheet packet that will be beneath Martinelli in the hierarchy of left wingers and bring that person here. You just want to spoil things. Or bring somebody that is not even up to Gabriel Jesus. But you want to spoil things. That's why I'm happy with what I hear about this Julian Alvarez. Even though it's going to be costing us so much money in the region of 100 million, I'm not worried because that guy is quality. We need to strengthen. I don't tell you, if we win this league, we need to strengthen upon the team we win the league. That is the ideal way. And from what I hear now, according to Isakan, Al Nassr are viewed as a genuine contender for Gabriel Martinelli, and Arsenal are open to a sale. That's according to Ben Jacobs, not Isakan, Ben Jacobs. So Arsenal are open to a sale. Now, the player was not interested in a move to Saudi last summer. And it remains to be seen whether he will change his mind after the 2026 World Cup. Because Arsenal fit tell am wetin dem tell Trossard, although they fit change their mind. You know that before the season began, they told Trossard, you are not going to have much game time. You are going to be coming from the bench. But when season start, now Trossard call it a start. Martinelli can't go for the bench. So if Martinelli no one go, maybe they no one sell and they go clear and say, see, they bring in a new left winger. It could be Yildiz, it could be anybody, it could be Rodrigo. Because regardless of what you think, Arsenal still retain their interest in Rodrigo. So when the summer don't reach now, when the dust don't settle, then lengthy transfer window go there, we are going to be able to do so many things. Money day, how much will they make? Money no be the problem. So money no be the problem. So if 100 million be the person who can change our life, they boss all the old goals for us, they give us what we define. Baba Egbewa Sonwolu, now what we define. You understand me now? So Now that side me I did. Now, moving on. Julian Alvarez is one of the most wanted strikers around Europe. Not only FC Barcelona, but several clubs are already making calls for him. Even though Atletico Madrid wants him to stay, the player himself is keeping all his options open. Why would he keep all his options open? He wants the new challenge, and that's what it's supposed to be. But another challenge you can't get for Julian Alvarez. Imagine you are Julian Alvarez. Why would you want to leave Atletico Madrid where you are a regular to come to Arsenal where you might sit on the bench because your kid is dead there? Think am. Because now another thing we I can't think. Or is it that he's going to come here, become the number one, Eucharist will become number two? Like, I don't know what it will be the plan. Although, regardless, we are always in four competitions, so there will be competition for spaces. Get there will be so much like Fingo sharply. So, but I just put that opinion out there because I don't know what he did for in mind. Now, but James O'Reilly or Oily, this is James Oily. They work for the ESPN. So he say Arsenal are exploring the possibility of launching a summer move for Atletico Madrid forward Julian Alvarez, sources have told ESPN. The Spanish side will demand a fee in excess of 100 million euros this summer, but Arsenal have made informal inquiries already to know how far, what it is up. Now, when you look at the Arsenal website, I told you I see Kayava as a train, even though they talk say the guy gets small injury wala, but he was training, so everywhere good. Now I can't see this other post. This thing they go all over social media. They say this man, they recognized as the world's oldest professional footballer. Saying just signed for Fukushima and he's 58 years old. You don't see 58 years old man when they play football. Na him be this so. So his name na Fukushima, you get. And they play for them. Well, me I just dey see am today, I just dey hear am today. Now let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor in Dove and Dove International Academy. We did for Ikene, Ogun State, Nigeria. So they bring you the first private professional football academy in Nigeria and West Africa, combining academics and sports. And some of the benefits where you go get if you carry your picking come for here, like the fact say then go and carry you go trials, placements at academy in the United Kingdom and Europe, as well as college and university scholarships. Now you get exposure to local and international media. Admission into JSS 1 to 3 and SS 1 to 3 is ongoing. So if you're interested, make you contact Dove and Dove International on +234 8066866665 or +234 815628 2562 to actually get started. And they also send me pictures and videos of some of their students who they also train for their academy. So if you're interested, their number is at the bottom of the screen, so get in touch with them ASAP. So at the end of the day, my dear some of us, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show. And then so the biggest news of the night, at the fact say Pep, they say they just need one chance to catch Arsenal because Arsenal they need to draw points, so you know go they easy, but they will still try all that possible best. So it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night and a good night and I'll get out. All right, guys. Ciao.